everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Lizzie. I hope you're doing good, feeling well, and ready to learn about my spiritual gifts or spiritual information. What decks do I use in my library for that? And what tools do I have? So let's get right into it. I went over this in my last video, but since it's that time of year, if you go to Dollar Tree, Dollar General, or Walmart this time of year, you can get these pencil holder bags for $1. I buy these to help categorize or keep the channeled index cards, messages that I use for different readings, safe, dry, and in order. Each one, I usually put labels on them, but when they're designed like this, I can remember by the pattern because I try to only get one of each. Blue is usually for deceased loved ones, but I had an extra one, so I used it for spiritual, but I usually do color code them. These ones I got from Walmart, they're all $1. They come in basic colors like this color blue, royal blue, red, green, black, yellow, so you can categorize by color your index cards. I strongly suggest using this because it's cheap, waterproof, no insects, no moths or nothing. I work in a basement, so I try to, like, if the basement floods, I need to be prepared because that already happened to me. So I had to find creative ways to hide my stuff. But I do have channeled message cards for my spiritual gifts. I try to think about different types of readings and categorize the channeled cards that way. Like I have past life ones, I have loved ones, I have deceased loved ones, and again separated by these handy dandy cheapo pencil things. Alright, let me slide this over. And they always have a million of them, so you're not going to short the kids. Don't worry about that. You can buy them even after school starts. They always have extra of those because the kids like the hard boxes, or they just throw it in their book bag and don't bother putting it in a pencil bag. Alright, so let's get into the little decks over here. I have a couple of these. These are actually not tarot cards or oracle cards. These are like gifts that you would give someone where they read one every day for like 3 months on their desk or something. But I get creative. I'm a channeled, a medium who channels through pictures and words. So I really use anything, and I would promote reaching out and thinking outside the box to pull in your viewers if you are a tarot card reader yourself. Being different and using different things that people haven't seen before is going to get you more viewers, but it's also going to, every new thing that you use teaches you something about your skill. So it's like the more you think outside of the box, the better of an interpreter with spirit that you become. So I like this deck. It's really cute. It comes with a little, it like snaps. It's like a magnet. I like that. They have quirky little designs and symbols. Talking points is what I call what's in bold messages or bold print that gives me like the overall meaning of what's going on, and then they do give a message below for further information if I need to. They're a little tricky to shuffle this way, but as far as shuffling like this, if you have little hands, excellent. I like the messages. This helps me figure out what kind of spiritual gift somebody has or what their special abilities are. What kind of magic are they able to do? The deck's called Making Magic, so it's appropriate for the theme. Alright, we're going to... did I say you could get this on Amazon? If I didn't, that's where you can get them. I think they're like $8 or $9. This I got on Wish.com, but normally I would go through Amazon if I were you to get the better quality, the thicker card, the harder box, and the book that goes with it. Because when you get these little decks, you don't get the guidebooks. Not that I read them anyway, but if you're I know a lot of tarot card readers like to read them. I like to just count on my skills, but I like the back. It's like very chakra oriented. I like all the colors. The images give me good messages. There's a little bit of a message below to help me figure out what's going on. It's a little bit like the tarot, but it does have a little numerology in it. But it's a talking point to me. Like that says at day's end, movement, meditation, colors speak to me in these as well. These are really cute cards. Good for helping me figure out what kind of, like, not only do people have gifts, what kind of chakra do their gifts, or like, are you based around the heart chakra with your gifts? Are you based around the crown chakra? I mean, ultimately you can use them all, but what strongest gift do you have, and what chakra is it connected to? These cards help me figure that out. They're super cute. This is very affordable. I would definitely go with Amazon and not Wish, because it took a couple months to get this, and I thought it was a box. They make it look like a box, and then you get these little paper crappy ones. So would not recommend. Although I'd only paid $5 or $6 for this, I can still read it. The messages are still good, so if you want to save money, hey, it works. But if you want good quality, go with Amazon or Barnes & Noble. I think even Walmart.com has some tarot cards as well. Again, that was Conscious Spirit Oracle deck. You can get them on Amazon. Next, again, I ordered this from Wish. Well, this was like the first time I ordered a bunch of decks was on Wish.com, and they all came the size, and I was so disappointed. So stick with Amazon. You can get this one on Amazon, which is Wisdom Oracle cards. This helps me figure out, again, what spiritual gifts somebody has, what are their attributes, their abilities. Talking point on the bottom, which I like. Talking point on the top. Fun pictures that draw you in and get your mind thinking. They have a cool background as well. I like them. They're good messages. I don't really use these other than spiritual gifts, whereas I kind of bounce around with other decks, but this one I stick to spiritual gifts. I haven't really used it in other readings. Alright, next is Season of the Witch. I like this deck. It kind of feels a little naughty. Comes with a nice guidebook as well, very thick. Oh, you get a coupon with it as well. I don't read the guidebooks, but I like the ruby, shiny, and the good card quality. The back's cool. But I like the talking point or the main word. The pictures are really good, and then they give you a numerology number and a message on the bottom. So there's a lot going on with these, but these talk to me about, I use this for past life as well. Communicating with the deceased, I use these. They're just very cool. They awaken my inner medium and help me connect better. I just really like the artwork. A lot going on, but it really gets a deeper message for me. They're affordable. And again, versatile. You can use it for many different things. Again, Season of the Witch, and you can find it on Amazon. Okay, next, the Sacred Creators Oracle. Amazon baby again. This one doesn't have much for pictures, but I do like the messages, and I vibe off the colors. Because again, I said so in my other video, but I also connect with colors. And as a medium, colors make me feel a certain way. So it helps me get a different message just through the colors and the symbols and the really nice messages on the card. I use these for all kinds of readings, but they really help when I'm trying to figure out how to guide someone through their spiritual journey or what their gifts are. I use this for how people see them or what the gossip about them is, connecting to deceased loved ones, self-healing. These are very versatile cards and very pretty and very colorful. If you're somebody that who leans more towards being able to connect with colors, this deck is for you. The Sacred Creators Oracle. Super nice. Amazon. Not very expensive at all. Alright. Nature's Whispers. I have another deck like this made by the same company for my love readings, which we'll get to later. It'll look similar, but it's very different backs. This one is called Nature's Whispers Oracle. I use this for a lot of readings as well. This is one that I always keep these. it's supposed to go on top of your box so that I was in printing, so always keep these so that the print on your cards, the top one doesn't get scratched up over time. Keep it for as long as you can. I just kind of tuck it in the box. I don't have a lot like this, but there's some. A very skinny guidebook, but they do offer one. Again, this is an Amazon card. I really love the pictures because they keep it simple with a talking point word, some numerology, but mostly these pictures are what brings you the messages, and these pictures are so beautiful and so amazing. I could look at them all day. The backs of the cards are really beautiful as well. I have a butterfly tattoo. I love butterflies. So, of course, I like this deck, but the artwork is rather amazing. I'm kind of blown away. Like, look at this. So romantic and beautiful. It makes you... There's so many different ways this could be interpreted. I just love it. It's very whimsical and fantastical. Is that a word? I don't know. We're making up words today. Again, affordable. I mean, look at that. That's so beautiful. I love this deck. And I love the other deck as well. Nature Whispers Oracle Cards, Amazon.com. Like a commercial, Amazon.com. Okay, so these are rather new decks that I haven't played with too much because I just got them. So they're definitely on Amazon because that's where I got them. This one is called Ancestor Spirit Oracle Cards. Again, it has the paper. You always want to try to keep it and don't bend it up so it lays flat. Again, just tuck it. As somebody who used to work in printing, take care of these covers. Again, I ordered this deck because of, I really was pulled to the artwork and the pictures. If I won't buy a deck if they don't give me some views of what the cards are, not just the cover and the book that they give you, but the actual cards. Because I want to know what tools I'm working with before I buy it. So I would suggest really looking at the pictures, and not just the pictures they offer you, but if you go down into the reviews and the comments, people take pictures of it when they get it, and they give you even more of a further review. So pay attention to the reviews and the comments and the stars, because if people tell the truth. So if they get there and it's shitty, people are going to tell you in the comments, so don't waste your money. Pay attention to people's feedback because it's absolutely free. They take their personal time to do that. So if they're coming on there to write a bunch of good stuff, you know it's good. If it's a bunch of bad stuff, you know they're mad. Alright, so I love these because of the artwork. It gives you a strong talking point, but then it gives you even more words to help further the message along. But mostly I have to rely on my mediumship gift here to connect with the pictures, and the pictures are beautiful. So I'm always looking down because these cards are amazing, and I get so many messages. Every time I use them, I notice a different detail. This is something I'm not going to get bored with. I use them for all different types of readings. It's very versatile. I like the back. If you're a fire sign, I feel like this is right up your alley. Or even an earth sign because it's very earth-rooted in messages. But it's beautiful, and I definitely recommend this. This is rather new. It wasn't on Amazon for the longest time, and I just noticed it. So, I mean, perhaps it was, but it didn't come up in my feed for a long time, and I'm always looking at new decks. Again, Ancestor Spirit Oracle Cards. Highly recommend. Amazon right now. I just ordered it like 2 weeks ago. The next is the Priestess of Light Oracle. Again, it came in the same order with this one. Rather new on Amazon. Some of these decks give you a nice affirmation, something to say out loud before you use it. This one says, become your own priestess of light. Celebrate your eternal power and the sacred ceremony that is your life. Gives you a little empowerment before you use them. Again, usually the hard covered decks, they always come with a book. Take good care of the boxes because they take good care of your cards. I drop them sometimes, but for the most part, these cards are my babies, and I take care of them. I even dust them. I'll let my knickknacks on my shelf get dusty, but not my tarot cards. But look at, they even put artwork on the back, because they're my tools. And It takes a long time to build up this library. This isn't something that I built overnight. I spent a lot of time researching and I wanted to be smart with my money. There's a million options out there. That's why I'm doing these for you, to help you find cool ones. But again, I like the big, bold talking points, and then they give you a few more words to help further the message. But the pictures are also amazing, and they too include numerology. The artwork is amazing. That's why I ordered it. Again, I really spend a lot of time looking at the artwork before I make that purchase. Amazon's pretty good. I don't usually have to... Some decks, I pre-ordered, and you have to pre-order a month in advance. That takes a while, but I don't usually have to wait more than like 4 or 5 days for a deck when I order it. So, and it's good quality. It's going to stack up. This one is rather thin compared to the other ones, but for the most part, they are very good quality. Especially if you take care of the box, they're going to last a long time. Like my Virgo inside, I go to a lot of people who read tarot and they just have like rubber bands wrapped around them and they don't give a shit about the box, and they're like, I can stack so many on my shelf without the box, which is #truth. But like the inner Virgo is like, but your cards are gonna get dented and bent in the corner. They're like, so? It depends. I think I don't really have OCD, but I feel like when it comes to my working tools, no matter the project, I get OCD about it. I don't know what my Alright, so let's keep going. We got 4 more. This next one is called the Divine Abundance Oracle cards. Again, I like this because it has colors, it has shapes. I like the pictures. Another affirmation on the cover for you to read. Allow me, Divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. Positive affirmations that just help you connect to the deck even more. I don't read it every time, but this one doesn't come with a book. When they don't come with a book, they leave you a nice little message and usually tell you where you can get more information about it. The back's pretty cool, but for the most part, they have a strong talking point. This is like, okay, if they had to sum up the message, start there. And then you look at the picture, and then they give you even more of a message on the bottom to help you understand what's going on. You can also channel to the colors and the shapes. There's all kinds of stuff going on here. This really helps me figure out somebody's spiritual gifts and their natural talents and what qualities they have. I like this deck a lot. Again, Amazon. I don't work for Amazon. Maybe I should. But Divine Abundance Oracle cards. I like it's rather thin. Doesn't take up too much room. But it's not as strong as the other decks either. Next is Starry Beginnings. I'm not a fan. Alright, let me show you. See these little lips? I love that because you can just open it right up. Easy peasy. No lips. And it's like this. And you gotta like... I mean, I've done it so many times, but I've had to fight with this box the first few times I used it. I always, if you're a card creator, always put that lip in there. It makes all the difference. It drives me crazy when it doesn't have one. Virgo analysis. Sorry. Gives you a cute little guidebook in the bottom. The backs are cool. Shiny. Looks like space. Bunch of colors. Nice little message. Talking points and more if you need more to get the message. But you can vibe out to space. Channel messages through there, through colors and the darkness and the blues. Like, I like to connect to these ones. This tells me what spiritual gifts somebody has, what natural talents. The pictures connect me. It's not going to be for everyone, but I really like the messages as well. It says, time to move on. Flow with the river and see where it takes you. So I would say if I was trying to figure out your spiritual gifts, I'd be like, you're helping people dead their baggage. You help people heal from breakups, anything like that. That's how you would channel those ones. I like it. It's called Starry Beginnings, and you can find it on Amazon. 2 more to go for this category. And last one for the night. Next time I read, I'll do 2 more for you. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more, maybe. All right, so Oracle of Shadows of Light. I got this for Halloween, and I don't use it too much, but I find that I like this for trying to figure out people's spiritual gifts. Comes with a very thick guidebook to give you further instructions, but the guidebook also, I like this design. It's a little bit cheaper than putting the paper in, maybe. Don't quote me on it, but instead of having the paper there, your cards go in it like this, right? Nice little indented box so your card stays safe. And then you put the book on top. Keeps them nice and fresh to death. A little bit thicker, more room than the piece of paper. So that's a cool design out there. And they didn't forget the side lip. Well, the back looks like a key. I like it. The front, they kind of remind me of like the Japanese cartoons, what animate a little bit. I like the messages. Helps me figure out someone's spiritual gifts, where they get their spiritual gifts from. I use these in all different kinds of readings. Karmic readings as well. Trying to figure out what dark energy is around or what healing work you need to do. This deck is also good for that as well. I like it. Very cute. Find these on Amazon. I use these more towards Halloween because I feel like they're Halloween vibes, but I use it other times of the year too. Oracle of Shadows and Light. Amazon! Alright, and last one in this category is my Halloween Oracle. Yes, I ordered it for Halloween and found out, hey, this is a good tool for finding out someone's spiritual gifts. Again, with the paper. A little bit dented. I'm trying to keep it good. Gives you a nice guidebook. Not too thick, but I like that they made it shiny. I like the box that it's orange and black and Halloweeny. The back is cool. Pumpkins. Definitely the Halloween vibes. Very strong, thick card. Will last a while. But they have good talking points, good messages, good pictures. Really connects the spiritual gifts for me. I like this deck. I would recommend it. I think they have a couple different versions, but don't quote me on it. I might be thinking about this one. I think they have a couple versions of that one as well. But if you're interested in, I wish they made decks for all different seasons, like St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, Christmas, New Year's, because I would buy them all. Copywriting that idea. Alright, I hope you liked it. I hope you're not getting bored with my library ones. If you're a tarot card reader, this helps you connect with what's out on there in the market right now for you to use if you don't have it. Or if you're just curious on how we do our thing, I hope these are helpful. Please hit the like button below if you want more in the future. Or if you just liked it in general, please feel free to share this to anyone who might find some value in it or fun. And hit the subscribe button if you're feeling generous. No pressure though. I just appreciate that you watch. See you all next time. Love and light. Bye.